Thank you for watching Crooked Halo Tarot. Leo, this is your reading. Leo, I went on ahead and pulled an enchanted map oracle for you. So what we have here is number 49, Talisman. Talisman comes out to tell us that we've learned some lessons along the way. That the things we've been through have been well-earned, sometimes difficultly learned lessons. We can see the truth of things, the direction of things, see things where they may not have once been as obvious. Who to trust, where to go, what's worth investing in. These are all well-earned lessons that we have learned. Interestingly, the bottom of the deck, we have number 35, Education. This is what's interesting is education comes out when there's a lesson that needs to be learned. One we haven't learned yet might pop up in an unexpected place. Sometimes it's a call to speak with someone who has been through it, or a professional, or just in general to seek other help. But there is a lesson here for you. So it's interesting that we have this dichotomy between, yes, you've learned what you need to know and you can see the truth of things, you can see the path forward, and there's a lesson here at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you think you've learned all your lessons, but there's a new one coming your way. Or right here, and it's time to identify it. So let's see what the tarot has. We're going to pull some tarot and get some clarification. I think we're going to use the parrot deck. Leo, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's greatly appreciated. It helps me out, it helps the channel out, and it helps me get these messages out to more people who need to hear them. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. Ignore any genders I may use. I'm just reading energies. You know what genders apply to your situation. And please check out your other placements. So what do we have for Leo, please? Clear messages, please, for Leo. For Leo, please, what is it that Leo needs to know for their highest good, please? For Leo's highest good only. What is it that Leo needs to know? Clear messages, please, for Leo. For Leo, please. For Leo. For Leo? Nope, we're not taking 3. For Leo, please. Leo, we're going to take the one that came face up, and that is the Empress in the reverse. What's the crossing energy, please, for Leo? For Leo, please. We have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. And crowning, please. We have the Ace of Cups. Ah, something new. New start. Coming together with someone else or yourself. More, please. More, please. For Leo. Thank you. 6 of Swords. Moving on. For Leo. Depending on where you are on this, this could be now or your recent past. For Leo, please. The Ace of Swords, 2 aces already. Communication, clarity, understanding, knowledge, lesson learned. Tell me more. Near future, please. For Leo. Thank you. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Advice, please. What's the advice for Leo, please? Thank you. Princess of Swords, that is the Page of Swords. Okay. Interesting. For Leo, please. What's in the environment, please, for Leo? Oh, thank you. We have the Princess of Wands in the upright. 2 pages and 2 aces. Interesting. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears for Leo. And we have 2 4s now with the 4 of discs in the reverse. And the outcome, the possible outcome if Leo listens to the advice. Thank you. The Queen of Swords, one of my favorite queens when she's in the upright. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. The 7 of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse. There's something you don't see, something you're struggling with, or that's being hidden from you, or that you're hiding from yourself. Those are 2 very obscured, possibly sneaky energies. It could also have to do with not seeing the truth of a situation within yourself. The Moon can be emotions even. So let's dive in, get some clarification. I think that we will use, this is the Witch's Tarot or something like that. I'm terrible with the names of my decks. It's one of my tiny tarot decks. I'll get some clarification on this for Leo, please. Tell me more about this for Leo. Clarify this, please, for Leo. For Leo, please. Clear messages. Clear messages, please, for Leo. One more shuffle, Leo. Clear messages, please, for Leo. For Leo, please. Clear messages. Tell me more about this. Why is this Empress here in reverse, please? Tell me about this Empress in reverse, please. Thank you. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, Leo. I feel that you're really disjointed right now. If this is your reading, your confidence has taken a hit. This could have something to do with family situation or children, which is still family. It doesn't have to be. It could have to do with business. Doesn't have to be. But, the Empress embodies all the queens, of course. But the Queen of Wands is, in the upright, she is confident. She is magnetic. She is intuitive. She is the best manifester. She's here in reverse with the Empress in reverse. Maybe that's the part of you that is, upset right now, for a lack of a better word. You're not quite all the way in this Empress energy because something's going on with that fire aspect of you, that confidence, that manifestation. We may come back to that. Tell me about this 4 of Swords in reverse crossing. For Leo, please. And you know, being a fire sign and having the Queen of Wands in reverse, I mean, that is, no wonder you're on your head. Tell me more about this 4 of Swords. Thank you. The 3 of Wands in the reverse. It's like you invested in something and you're not getting the return you want. It's like there's a restlessness here. Realizing that something's not coming your way that you wanted. Tell me more. Thank you. The 8 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So there's an acceptance. There's an acceptance here. I want to say for some of you it's not just acceptance, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Defeat isn't the right word. It's, what is it? It'll come to me when I'm not thinking about it. But it's almost like you've given up. You're resigned. That's the word. You're resigned to something being true. And I'm not sure if it is true, but there's this, and maybe it is, but you're resigned to it. It's like accepting it, but in a disgruntled way. But it has you out of your element. Crowning you is this Ace of Cups. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Thank you. The Four of Wands. Stability, celebration, possibly commitment. Something you care about, or a new opportunity for love. Maybe this just has to do with love. So what's on your mind? Tell me more. Tell me more, please. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Giving to something that won't grow or is done growing. It's like you're resigned to the fact that it won't grow. This may have to do with a relationship, a marriage of some sort. Something that meant a lot to you. Something you once celebrated or hope to celebrate. But it didn't grow the way you expected, or it stopped growing. And you're just resigned to it. It has you out of your element. Under it all, Six of Swords, moving on. Tell me more. Tell me more. The King of Swords could have to do with an air sign, doesn't have to be. Truth, lessons. It's also justice system sometimes for me. Tell me more. Hanged Man in the reverse. It's like moving on. There's this energy of somebody moving on, but have all the lessons been learned? Is everything that's seen is that all there is to be seen? Because the Hanged Man in the upright, well, in the upright he's reversed, right? Hanged Man in the upright is finding yourself in an awkward position, but seeing things clearly as a result. Here we have this energy of the King of Swords, truth, integrity, communication, honesty, fairness, with this Hanged Man in reverse, not seeing things quite the way they are. But there's moving on here. There's a denial here of believing that somebody believing they see the whole truth, but they don't. There's somebody wanting somebody else to think that while still hiding something. Maybe moving on before some truth comes out. The recent past, or now, depending on where you are in this, if this is yours, if this is your reading. Ace of Swords. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. This is a lesson. This is a truth. This is communication. Knight of Cups. Love offer coming in. Or something an opportunity headed your way that will bring you happiness. It will speak to your heart. It's like knowing what you want. It's like knowing what will make you happy. It's like an opportunity, a new opportunity, or a new lesson in terms of knowing what will make you happy, in terms of what will speak to your heart. Maybe a love offer, maybe not. But something still isn't seen by someone. Maybe somebody won't invest in something they should. Maybe you won't invest in something you should. Maybe you think you know it will make you happy, but there's this offer here that you're not convinced about. Something has you out of your element. You are the Empress, but with that fire part of you, especially being a fire sign, especially then, with that fire part of you being on its head, being not in your element, it's the only thing keeping you out of that Empress energy. Again, ignore any genders. Something restless here. It's like giving up the fight, just being resigned. Don't know what this is, Leo. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. The Two of Wands in the reverse and the Empress in the reverse again. Is that a 2 or a 10? Sorry, that's the 10 of Wands in reverse. I need glasses really bad. It's like a fear of being burdened by something. It's almost like you're afraid of love, or this particular love offer, this particular opportunity, whatever it is. How about that? It's something that can bring you great happiness, but you're afraid of it. You're afraid that it won't grow. Why? Because your confidence is shot. Why is your confidence shot? You're resigned to something from the past being true, but I'm not convinced it is. Whatever it is, it still has you on your head. Tell me more about what this is that has you on your head. What has Leo on their head? I'm going to put these back in the deck. I just want to see. The Two of Wands now. Poor decision, not moving forward, refusing to make a decision. A lot of shit's coming out upside down. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Some poor decision or lack of a decision. Some lie, some untruth. There's something hidden here. There's something hidden that has you out of your element. Everything else looks pretty good. Like, honestly, there's these new opportunities, like the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands. Beautiful. But it's here with this Empress in reverse and this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, like, and you on your head. Why are you on your head? There's something hidden, either from you or by you, that is affecting your confidence and affecting your ability to move forward with whatever this is. Let's look at the going back to the Oracle. It's like you think you know everything, but you don't. Maybe you thought you knew everything, but you've learned you don't. Your future, Four of Cups in reverse. Tell me about this, please. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Thank you. Two of Pentacles, a choice, a weighing out, an offer. There's an offer. There's an opportunity. The Four of Cups, you're being offered this by the divine, this opportunity. Someone is. Four of Cups in reverse. Will I, won't I? Will I, won't I? there's this there's something new here that can make you really happy, I believe. I really do. Something beautiful being offered to you, something new. But you think you know something that's getting in the way of your ability to take it. Your advice, Princess of Swords in reverse. Tell me about this. The Seven of Cups. It's often called the confusion and illusion card, right? And you're clearly already confused. I want to say don't overthink this decision. Yes, whatever you choose will have a consequence, good or bad. But maybe there's no wrong answer. I don't know. Oh, we already flipped one. What is that? Justice, balance, honesty, truth, fairness. It's like you don't know everything. Hard to believe I know, right? I'm being sarcastic because, none of us know everything. But maybe stop overthinking this. It's like, what, I don't know. I don't know if it's the fact that you realize there's something you don't know that's standing in the way, or if it's that you think you know everything that's standing in the way. There's something hidden. There's an amazing opportunity, and there's something hidden. And that hidden thing is standing in the way, accepting this beautiful thing that it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. And the choice will bring balance. Tell me more about this. The whole point of this shit is actually to give you the advice, right? And if I don't understand the advice, then what's the damn point? Thank you. The Queen of Cups. This is forgiveness. This is open to receiving and giving of love. It's having an open heart. It's like choose with an open heart. Choose with an open heart. Justice doesn't look with her eyes, right? She looks with her intuition, with her inner knowing. Princess of Swords in reverse, that's sometimes a spy card, right? But not always. It's almost like you don't know what you don't know. Maybe you know that that's the fact. I don't understand. There's something in the way of you accepting something beautiful. Moving forward on something beautiful, something that will make you happy. You're resigned to some truth that isn't the whole truth or isn't accurate. There's a lesson here. What's the lesson? What's the lesson? What's the lesson? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more. The High Priestess. What you thought would make you happy is not what will make you happy. What you thought was abundant isn't. The lessons you thought you learned are not. You need new lessons. There's new lessons here. You thought you learned some shit, and you did, and they served you well for a time. But it's time for new lessons, time for new education, a time for new truth. And that's what you're being told. Be open to other truths. Be open to other options. We're not talking about, the physics of the a cell or something, there's, you know, where there's a right truth that's always true. Be open to a new truth. Be open to new possibilities. It's like you thought you knew the truth of a situation or the truth of what would make you happy, but that's changed. There's a new lesson here. And holding on to some old ideas, what's preventing you from your current happiness. In the environment, we have the Princess of Wands. This is something new, right? This is something exciting. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. Exciting. New. Message. An exciting message. Tell me more. Tell me more. Thank you. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. Wait, they. This realization. No, there's something out there exciting for you. And whatever it is, does not fall under what you thought would bring you happiness and stability. Your old ideas of what would bring you happiness and stability. This new thing doesn't fall under those old ideas. And that's what's got you on your head, and that's why you can't accept it. Hopes and fears. The Four of Discs in the reverse. Letting go of something? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about this, please. The Knight of Pentacles. There's an offer. Stable offer, slow offer. Letting go of an offer, letting go of an idea of what stability is. Letting go of an idea of what stability is, of what a quality offer is. Letting go of what you think you know you want. Five of Cups. You're mourning that idea. This doesn't have this, this, and this. Outcome if you listen to the advice. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is one of my favorite queens in the upright. Her and the Queen of Wands. She is often represented as being like bitter and angry and harsh and all that stuff, but I don't see her that way, not in the upright. That begs the truth. She will cut you out of her life if need be, but more than that, better than that, she is in touch with her heart. Abso-fucking-lutely. She's got that balance between knowledge and emotion, between, feeling and thinking. And I feel that dichotomy, there's a dichotomy within you. There's an imbalance within you right now between what you think you know you want, what you've always thought you knew you wanted, and what you want now. There's something that will make you really happy, but you feel like it doesn't fall under some old idea of what will make you happy. And that's thrown you out of whack. And you're being called to reassess what speaks to your heart. Reassess what's in these cups and what will make these happy. To look within instead of without. To remind yourself that maybe there's a new truth, that maybe your old lessons may not apply anymore. It might be time for new lessons. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. What is that? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. Whatever imbalance you feel, how do I put this? Things are turning in your favor. This is an opportunity an opportunity that will make you happy, that will take you out of this imbalance that you're currently in. Because you are out of whack. You are on your head. If this is your reading, you're an empress, man. You're an empress. Forget gender again. You're an empress, but that fire part of you, which is your element, it's like your confidence in your intuition are out of whack because there's a new thing here that doesn't align with what you thought you knew, with what you thought was right with you, for you, with you, maybe for you. And the lesson is, and the suggestion is, maybe you don't know as much as you thought. Maybe it's time for a new lesson. Maybe the old lessons have served you well to this point, but maybe it's time for something new. The star in reverse. It's like you've lost hope in something. It's like you don't believe. You don't believe. You don't believe. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, I don't know, it could be any sign. You don't believe. You don't believe. Maybe you don't believe in love anymore. I just randomly stopped. 6 of Wands. Come on, there's a win here. What's the win? What's the win? Ace of Wands in reverse. How's that a win? Tell me more. You're not overthinking. You stop overthinking what you're excited about. There's something here. There's something that you're denying yourself that will make you really happy because it doesn't seem practical, or because it doesn't follow under some rules that got you really far in life. Some lessons and rules that got you this far and have done you well till now. But there's something new here for you. There's something new here for you. The old lessons have served their purpose. They've served their purpose. But it's time for new lessons. I don't know. It's like in school. Like, this is going to be the worst freaking example ever. But it's like you learned certain, whatever it is. You learned how to do basic math in school. And that served you well up to a certain point. And then you got to a different point where you had to learn PIMDAS. And then you had to learn calculus. And then you had to learn this and that. And it's like, not so much that the old rules are nothing. It's that there are new rules that it's really not a great example, but there's new rules. Forget about rules. Forget about rules. I feel like you think of them as rules because they got you this far. There's new lessons to be learned. You can't do calculus with basic math. You can't do algebra with basic math. It's like, oh, I can solve for X. Here's how I solve for X. Then somebody introduces you to 2 variables, and you're like, that's not possible. How do I do that? But then you learn how to do that. That's where you're at. You're at 2 variables now. I don't know. It's the worst example ever, but I don't know how to come up with a better one. Not right now. There's something you want. Be open to it. Be open to reevaluating what you think the rules are, what you think is right. You need a big fucking hug. I'm squeezing you right the fuck now. Leo, whatever it is, be open to it. Because I see a lot of happiness here. Until next time.